Hey guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I just want to say I know that I have been, how should I say it? I haven't uploaded videos in the past couple weeks. Of course, anytime that I don't upload, you guys, I have plenty of videos on my channel. I have several, I've got like 170, 100 and something videos on my channel. So if I never upload, if you see that I haven't uploaded for the day, I have plenty of content on my channel. Also, the link to my second channel is in the description box. You can always click on that link. It'll take you over to my channel over there where I'm cooking, doing hair, makeup, nails, all kinds of stuff, reviews, DIYs. I do so much on my second channel, guys. So if you see that I haven't uploaded on this channel, I do have several videos already on this channel that you can reference back to. You know, go back and check those videos out that you haven't watched. Because when I upload, when I record, it's when, you know, God tells me to. It's when God tells me to record. It's when God gives me a word. God has something that he wants to talk, you know, for me to talk about. So, you know, that's when I upload. I try to, you know, schedule my stuff out to make sure I'm uploading every day. But sometimes that's just not the way God wants it. I mean, I can record and I may go a week or two without recording. You know, I just, you know, I have to, you know, I've learned to be willing and humble myself and do what it is that God wants me to do. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, guys. I know that I haven't uploaded in a couple weeks, but I'm still living for God. I'm still doing what God has called me to do. But yeah, I have so much content, guys. You can always reference previous videos I have uploaded, and you can always go over to my second channel over there where I do so much over there as well. So that being said, I just wanted to say that because I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while. Today we will be talking about what God has been talking to me about. Being satisfied. Being satisfied. Looking down at my notes. Let me see. Per Google, satisfied means to be content or pleased. Content or pleased. Satisfied, you know, satisfied with something. And I know why God wanted me to come and talk about this particular subject. What better to talk about a subject that you are dealing with, you know? What better topic to talk about is besides something that I'm experiencing. And I have been experiencing this, dealing with this, and God has been talking to me about being satisfied. Now, when I say being satisfied, God isn't saying, you know, settle. That's not what I'm talking about. Being satisfied. Why is it that we find it so hard to be satisfied? I find myself always asking God for more, never being satisfied with what I have. And this is exactly what God was talking to me about. God was talking to me about, you know how we do. We always feel that there's a need and there's stuff that we want, and we always feel that way. I know, and I'm just speaking from experience, and that's why I'm talking on this subject today, because God was dealing with me on this subject. And, you know, God was just telling me, you know, he's not telling me to settle for anything or nothing like that. He was just telling me to find a place in my walk with him where I am satisfied, where I'm happy with what I have and being content with what I have. And, you know, I have a roof over my head, I have food on the table, and I have clothes on my back. And my girls are happy, my girls are healthy, and you know what I mean? It's like God wants us to find that place in our lives where we are happy and we're satisfied and we are content with him. You know, just being, God said to me, am I not enough? Am I not enough? You know, God said you have me on your side. I make sure I provide for you. I love you. I provide for your, for your family, for your kids. God say I give you peace. I show you love. I protect you. You know, I show patience. You know, he just began to talk about, just who he is. And God said, am I not enough? Am I not enough? You know, And I said, God, I said, of course, God, you're more than enough. God, you are more than enough. And that's what God was talking to me about. He's like, am I not enough? Are you never going to be satisfied? And that's what we do. We always find something to go to God for and say, hey, God, I need this. Hey, God, I want that. Oh, hey, God, I need this. God. We're constantly. And the thing about it is that God was just pointing out to me recently. He was pointing out to me, okay, you say this and you say you want that and you say that. God's like, you don't even need that. You don't, it isn't a need, and I mean, I know we're all guilty of it. Of course there's things that we need and there's things that we want. I mean, we're all guilty of it, but God was dealing with me saying, hey, you're talking to me more about things that you want, not that what you need. He said, because you have somewhere to live. He said, so, and there are some people who don't, and God said, so you don't need a place to live. You don't need clothes. You don't need food. God said, you have all that. You have all that. And some people, and I pray every day for those who do not have. God said, let's focus more on what it is that I've called you to do. Let's focus more on what it is that I want you to do. Let's focus more on what it is that I need you to do. Let's not focus on always want. I'm telling you, God was really dealing with me real heavy on this. Real heavy. And when God said to me, am I not enough? I mean, that really shut me up. Like, am I not enough? You constantly want, need. And God was like, let me read my notes. I'm always finding something to want because it's not a need. Because God said he would supply all my needs. In spite of him supplying all my needs, at times I find myself wanting. God said I need to be satisfied with what he's doing in my life and stop always wanting and not being satisfied. And I think I feel in my spirit, I feel that, and this might not be true for you, I'm just, speaking, myself, my spiritual walk, what, God was telling me in my spirit. God was saying to me, he was saying maybe, no, he wasn't saying maybe. God was saying that when we want things, when there's always a want, I'm not talking about a need because God knows what we need. I mean, come on. He knows we need food. God knows what we need. I'm not talking about the needs now. I'm talking about where those wants start to take over the needs, where we want more than what we need. It's always a want. Oh, I want this, I want that, I want that. And it's not a need. And God was telling me that me always wanting something and not being satisfied is how can I explain it? I mean, because how God said it was so simple. Maybe I'll just say, God was saying to me, he was like, you're always wanting because there's something. You always want because you're not content with yourself. You're not happy with yourself. So you want something. It's like when, when we're dealing with things internal, we're dealing with things internal and God, and we're not happy and we're not satisfied within. So we always want. And those wants, we try to get them to replace what's really going on inside of us. And that's, I'm trying to explain it, without going too deep. But that's what God said to me. God said, you always wanting. He said, instead of wanting to try to replace what it is that you're dealing with within, just let me help you. Let me heal you. Let me, help you get where you need to be, where you're not wanting so much. Because if we're happy, if we're truly happy and truly satisfied, if we're truly happy and truly and satisfied, why do we want so much? Like we're never happy, never satisfied with what we got. And God was just telling me, it's a within. It comes from within, And God was just telling me that there's still some things I need to work on. I'll never be perfect. There'll always be something I need to work on. And God was saying there is still yet work to do within me, within my spiritual walk with him. And I truly believe that. I believe, when God said that to me, I said, you know what, God, you are so right. Because if we are happy, if we are content, like the definition of satisfied, content, please, if we are content and pleased with our lives and where we are at, whether that's on a job or whatever the situation is, then I truly believe we wouldn't really want. He wouldn't, of course later on down the line a need or something to come up, or maybe later on down the line something may happen where we do want something, that's just human nature. But that's what God was telling me. There is yet work to do within. So yeah. Alright guys, that is it for today. This is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, guys. I appreciate your love and support, guys. And don't forget, guys, I have so many videos on this channel, and I have a whole nother channel over there with, I think, over 1,000 videos. I've got so many videos. Yes, over 1,000 videos over there. So I have so much content, guys. You can always show me love and support by just clicking on the link in the description box of my second channel, or going to watch some of my previous videos on this channel. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching.